Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kayla. Thank you so much for being here. I have been building my TBR for the summer and figuring out what books I definitely want to prioritize, especially getting through anything that has the word summer in the title or feels especially appropriate for the season. Let's go through what those books are together. First up is The Summer We Ran. I actually started reading this book last night and I am loving it so much. It opens in 1997. We don't know exactly what has happened, but clearly something has gone down as the main character is in a hospital bed with her mom. We flash forward to the present and she's in her 40s, married, and running for government office. I love an emotional summer book, and I can already tell that this is going to be just that. I also like that it has this political angle to it. I am so excited to read more of this tonight and have a feeling it is going to be a new favorite book of mine. Next up is Wild Dark Shore, which is a little bit different than what I usually gravitate towards. It's also one of the few books on this list that doesn't have the word summer in the title, but I've been hearing so much about this book, and I think it's gonna have kind of a moody, summery vibe, if I'm not mistaken. I also could be very mistaken, so apologies if so. But what I know about this book so far is it is a thriller. It is set in a remote, mysterious place. It's got these quick, short chapters, and it's about a body that has washed up onto this remote island. I am not a big thriller reader, admittedly, mostly because I'm just a scaredy cat and don't like to go to sleep afraid, but I think this is gonna be that right level of like suspense and what happened and uncovering things without me feeling like, oh my God, I can't go to sleep, something is going to attack me and I am terrified. Next up, we have Slow Burn Summer, which is by one of my absolute favorite authors, Josie Silver. She wrote the romance One Day in December, which is just still one of my absolute favorite romances and really just favorite book. Like, it is the perfect cozy read, and I am so hyped that she now has a summery book, Slow Burn Summer. This book is about a struggling actress who gets asked and essentially cast to portray an author on tour, as this author of a really popular romance book does not want to have anything to do with publicity, and said actress ends up having a little something with the book agent. I am so curious about how Josie Silver is going to do a summer romance, and I'm just so excited to have a new book from her. I always get so hyped when one of my favorite authors has something new out. Next up, we have Summer Girls. This was one of those books that I just stumbled upon while walking around Barnes & Noble, as one does, and I knew I had to pick it up because 1, summer is in the title, 2, there is a beach on the cover, and 3, it is a YA book, and I am a sucker for a YA novel in the summer. I'm sorry, but there is just something about the nostalgia of it that makes me feel like you are 16 again and anything can happen in the summer, and I just love that. This one in particular sounds really great. It is about Cass, who lives in a beach town all year round. She tries to avoid the summer people who tend to be entitled and very different than the people that she lives with all year round. And then she ends up meeting the ultimate summer girl and falls for her. And I have a feeling it's just gonna be one of those like nostalgic YA books that I fall in love with and devour in a day. Still on my YA kick is 99 Days. I was really excited about this book as the format of it. It's like every single chapter is a different day countdown for the 99 days until summer vacation ends. As someone who counted down the days until the first day of camp, I feel like I'm going to like love that countdown energy and the sadness leading up to summer ending. Also, I don't know a lot about it, but I do know that it's got like a two brothers romance drama situation, which is also the plot of many of my favorite summer books, like Every Summer After, obviously Summer I Turned Pretty. I think it's gonna be a nice juicy, nostalgic summer hit. Still on my YA kick is Liar's Beach, which is by the same author as 99 Days. This one is a thriller. Like I said, thrillers are not usually what I gravitate towards, but I do really love a YA thriller as they tend to not be super scary or creepy. And this one takes place on Martha's Vineyard, dead body at a party, wealthy teens behaving badly, one person who has been keeping up lies about who he really is. I'm sure it's gonna be juicy. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I'm sure I will have no clue how it's going to end, and I won't guess the twist, and that will just delight me. Okay, shockingly, a book that does not have summer in the title, but I think will still have the right summer vibes. It is All Is Fair in Love and Pickleball. I loved Kate Spencer's book last summer, which was called One Last Summer, and I just devoured it. I have such like fond memories of reading it in one day, just in like this fit of I must keep going, I must keep going, I never want this book to end. So I'm so excited for her to have a new romance out. I don't know a lot about pickleball and honestly would not be like super pulled to a book about pickleball, but I trust Kate. I trust her that she's going to lead me down a lovely path. I know that this book has fake dating and a kind of rivals to romance vibe as a young woman tries to save her mom's failing business through a pickleball tournament. Will this be the thing that finally gets me into pickleball? Who knows? Next up is 32 Days in May, and I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those really emotional books that just kind of stays with me. And it's about a young woman who is recently diagnosed with lupus, and she decides to go back to her hometown, which is on the Jersey Shore. And there, her doctor sets her up with his formerly famous actor cousin. I don't know why the thought of a doctor setting up one of their patients kind of delights me. But anyway, it is a celebrity normal person romance, and it is billed as for fans of Alyssa Sussman and Tia Williams, which I am a big fan of both of them, so I have a feeling it'll be a good one for me. Next up is The High Dive, and this sounds like one of those like dreamy books that takes you far, far away from here. It takes place on a yacht in the Mediterranean Sea. I mean, what doesn't sound great about that? And about two people who always hated each other in college, but are now stuck on this boat together as part of their friend's wedding weekend. And last, but definitely not least, we have The Second Home. This book has been on my TBR since last summer, so I really want to prioritize it and get around to it. I found out about it when I was looking for books that feel like the summer I turn pretty, and every summer after, it popped up on a few of those lists, so obviously I was like, I must find this. I did, but then I didn't end up having a chance to read it last summer. It is about a woman who used to spend her summers in Cape Cod. Now her parents have since passed away, and she is looking to either sell or keep the house, trying to figure out what to do about it. And then a love from her past reappears. All right, that's what I got for you today. I would love to hear if you have read any of these books and there is one that I should really prioritize. Also, let me know what you are planning to read this summer. What's on your TBR? What are you prioritizing? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.